The Australian Open has officially begun at Melbourne Park on Tuesday, with 128 players in men's and women's qualifying draw fighting for 16 tickets for the main stage action and a chance to compete against the best players in the world. Thanasi Kokkinakis wasn't particularly happy when he found out he didn't receive the main draw invitation, but he is ready to forge his way towards the main draw with 3 qualifying wins, opening the campaign with a 6-2, 7-6 triumph against the Egyptian Mohamed in an hour and 47 minutes. Thanasi played better on the second serve, saving 4 out of 5 break points and scoring 3 breaks from 12 chances he created. The youngster had a wonderful start, breaking Safwa in games 1 and 3 and saving a break point in the 4th game for a 4-0 in the opener in just 35 minutes. The Egyptian continued to struggle in his games, constantly in set number 2, and he saved 8 out of 9 break points, including 2 match points at 3-5 before he broke back to level the score at 5-5 and set up a tie-break that Thanasi won 7-4 to secure the win and march on. With the new rule implemented, the players had to play the match tie-break at 6-6 in the 3rd set, and there were 4 matches that went to the distance, with Jamil edging Auger-Aliassime 18-16, saving a match point at 10-11 to book the place in the 2nd round. A year ago, the 15-year-old Thanasi Kokkinakis won 2 matches in the main draw of Melbourne to write history, and she will have to qualify in order to repeat that next week, kicking off the tournament with a 6-3, 7-5 win against Janice Apelova in 61 minutes. The youngster landed 82% of the first serve in, but that wasn't enough to keep her safe, struggling a lot on the second serve and suffering 5 breaks from 7 opportunities she offered to Apelova. On the other hand, the Slovak was even worse behind her initial shot, having to play against 13 breakpoints and giving the serve away 8 times to end his run already in the first round. Marta grabbed 4 breaks in the opening set and additional 4 in set number 2 to close the match in straight sets, hoping for a better performance in own games in the next match. Henri Laxonen defeated the 5th seed Casper Ruud, who works at Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, 6-2, 6-4 in 70 minutes, losing just 10 points on serve and never facing a break point. The Norwegian was far from those numbers in his games, facing 7 break points and experiencing 4 breaks for an early exit. Henri found his range right from the start, serving well and breaking Casper in games 3 and 7 before he clinched the set with a hold at love a few minutes later. The second was closer, but Laxonen found a way to earn a break in game 5 and bring the match home from there. The second seed Felix Auger-Aliassime took down Arthur de Greef 6-2, 7-6 in an hour and 18 minutes, firing 10 aces and facing only 1 break point in the entire match. Converted it in the second set to stay competitive, but he had to play against 11 break points, losing serve 3 times and falling 7-1 in the tie-break to hit the exit door.